Then I come into the selling, which is the final part of that act, which is I'll start to build that proof it works. That's where you show them examples of, here is me with that #1 position. Here are the hundreds of clients that I've worked for and got amazing testimonials and results for. Here's the proof. That's how I build the trust. Other trust things, what can you do to build in credibility? You might build in logos. Here's me featured, and some of my articles have been featured in Your Trading Edge, the Darryl Guppy newsletter, the Herald Sun, and I'll put in those types of logos if you've got them. How much is it going to cost? Obvious, I don't beat around the bush. I'm not one to make someone read through an entire sales letter to find the price buried right down the bottom. Mine's front and centre. But if people are looking for it, I want to make things as easy for them as possible. We'll go to one of my websites, the BBS Formula, and it's a $300-400 product, and the price is right there up the front next to the video before they even get into the sales letter. Because if it's almost like if they're not, like I just don't want to hide anything from them. If they want to see it, oh, I'm happy to show them. The guarantee as well, you've got to have a bold guarantee in there. And a call to action. So at the end of the video, this is the most important thing with every video that you need. You need to finish with, here's what you do next. The next thing that you need to do is pick up the phone and call me. Go over to this website and book your seat now. Enter your details below into the opt-in form. That's why it's important to know your objective first, and then you make sure that that call to action is in that tail end. It has zero confusion, and it needs to be a single option. So it needs to be very clear. You don't want to tell them, go opt in, go make a purchase, go send this to your friends, go give it the thumbs up. Just be very clear on one outcome. We've got a question over here from Mike, or a comment.
No, just a question on the single option. One of my mentors, guy Sean D'Souza in Auckland, awesome marketer, always has two options at the end of every sales form, and it's to move them away from price and make them focus on value. So the yes close, I guess.
This is something Pete might be able to comment on quite well. We were talking the other day about, you know, the Panama hat company. Yeah. I think it can be an effective strategy, and it does work, and I'm going to show you the way that I do it, but there's plenty of different ways to skin this fish. Pete's got a good example.
I'll answer in a slightly different way, actually. From a sales perspective, in terms of how we run the telco company, we always teach our sales guys to give people choice, rather than say, here's the one thing to choose, buy this. That way they're choosing either between yes or no. They're either, yes, I'm going to do this, or no, I'm not. If you give them two choice, they've got to choose yes or yes, exactly as you said. So I think personally, from a sales perspective, it's better to give people two positive choices, not two completely different things like fill out this form or go and star it over here on Facebook. Two very similar things, they can choose one or the other, because people like to make a choice. That's just human nature. But you want to make them make a choice in your favour, so giving them two positive choices is a better way to go in my perspective.
I think it depends as well on where the video is at and what it's doing. Because when someone comes into Planet 13 and they're buying a pair of trip pants or something like that, we're going to give them options, and that yes can be very powerful. Are you going to wear these pants with that top, or are you going to wear these pants with that top? That pre-assumes that they're going to get one or the other. So there is, I think, a place for that in the videos, depending on what it is that you're doing. So maybe it has to do with the objective and outcome. If I'm looking to get them to opt in, and that is my primary objective, I need to be very clear, and I say, this is what you're doing now. But from a sales point, if I can read them, the problem with video is I'm not sitting in front of the client, so I can't gauge and feel what it is that they're saying. So I can use that, offering some other things that I know is going to get yes. But sometimes if it's on a video, I don't necessarily know where they're at. So that's why I try and do very singular focus.